What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. It's 11 o'clock. It's 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am the Crypto Crow. It's a little late. It's 11 o'clock. I haven't really been able to do much all day because, unfortunately for me, my son has basically decided to have band practice all day long. And then their friends hung out for hours yelling and screaming and singing and doing all sorts of stuff and just completely wrecked my day. But he's a good kid, so we let it go. But I definitely had to cut it. So I figured I'd come on, share some news, hang out with everybody a bit. And yeah, it's good Cardano stuff coming. And I got a couple things that I wanted to share, a couple articles. I have had like 2 glasses of wine because, you know, when you're stressed out, what does your good wife do for you? Well, she gets you wine. That's what happens. So I'm going to hang out and I'm going to answer some questions and just do some different random stuff tonight. I see everybody saying hi. What's up? What's up? What's up? Cardano, baby. Hey, Crow, how are you? I am good, Jason Owen. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I got your bark. One last dip. I think there might be. I've said it, and you know, it's not necessarily that I want one, but I think another dip may very well be coming before we start really shooting up to new highs. But I'm just some dude on the interwebs. I never know what I'm talking about. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Good evening, Crypto Night. Crow, do you invest in the traditional market? I do not. I don't really mess with traditional markets because why would I? I don't know. It just doesn't. Traditional markets to me anymore just aren't nearly as exciting. You know, why would I? Yeah, no. I mean, do I like the potential for some IPOs and things like that? Sure, but I don't pay any attention to that. My days are 100% evolving around the crypto markets because I feel like there's still so much to know, so much to learn, so much. I am still trying to learn the intricacies of the various DeFi platforms out there. You know, trying to decide, you know, how deep into DeFi do I really want to get? And you know, there's just so much, you know, but I'm such a fundamentals kind of guy. I'm not into Forex, you know, I'm not into all that garbage. I'm not into you know, the traditional markets to me have been so boosted by just by money that doesn't even really exist. But what money does really exist anymore? Nothing's backed by anything. So you know, there's all this hype and hoopla about USD Tether, but the reality is that there's probably more backed Tether than there is US dollars. I mean, the US dollar's not backed by anything anymore. It's a promissory note. You know, it is what it is. But no. From the only burial ever pinch. I have no idea what that is. Charles looks so relaxed these days. It's as if Goguen is on its way without no problem. Yeah, I'm going to hazard a guess and say that Goggen's already done. They're just waiting to integrate it. I don't know. Charles has not told me anything. But I'm hearing things. I'm hearing random things. But I hear lots of things, and some of it comes true, some of it doesn't. It is what it is. It'll pop off in good time. And what's funny is I actually had somebody recently. They said, you know, you got to look at the other side. You know, what if Cardano is so good and so easily able to handle the mass of crap that's likely going to get thrown on it? But then for whatever reason, it drains the Ethereum swamp, so to speak. And like all the crap stuff, the crap dApps, the crap smart contracts and all that just migrate over to Cardano, ultimately freeing up a lot of the glut and bottlenecking and just all of the garbage associated with Ethereum and its high fees and slow transaction speeds and so forth. And I thought, that's a good point, but why would Cardano just attract the crap and not, Alex Mashinsky himself has flat out said, being able to run Celsius Network on Cardano would save him a fortune in transaction fees. Why would Celsius be the only big DeFi / whatever application that feels they would benefit from migrating over to Cardano? I'm quite confident that there are many, many others. It's not just about the crap. There's probably going to be a lot of crap. And honestly, I look forward to the day when, my time is spent diving into a lot of Cardano based projects and really trying to figure out which ones are good and which aren't. And I know there's going to be a lot of DeFi applications on Cardano. There's going to be a lot of everything on Cardano. And I look forward to that. Some of it's going to be garbage, I'm sure. But that doesn't mean that everything will. And I think it'll be at that point, my job to really try and distinguish the good from the not. So we'll see. Your thoughts on Charles's tweet today? I don't know. I didn't see Charles's tweet. I actually did chat with Charles about some stuff today, and he was immensely helpful. But I didn't talk to him about any tweet. I don't really spend a lot of time on Twitter, folks. I really don't. I hate to say it. I've only got like 15,000 followers on Twitter. I don't think really many people there care about what I have to say. I'm not funny on Twitter. I'm not anything special, and I don't think I really have much of a Twitter following. I think the majority of the people that follow me on Twitter are a lot of you fine folks who just follow me there because why not? And you follow me here. So, but yeah, I'm not familiar with what Charles said today. You're welcome to let me know in chat, though. I'm more than happy to hear. Your thoughts on Cardano this cycle? Well, we're going to be talking about some of that. Can we talk about it being significantly different than DAI? Hey, Crow, thanks for introducing me to Cardano. Well, you are very welcome, Jason Prest. Do you think we'll get airdrops from Cardano apps? Actually, that is a good point, because I do believe that we will. I do believe that, especially... I think people that are delegating their Cardano, they're delegating their ADA to a node and node operators. I do believe there are going to be a lot of airdrops. And like everything else, I mean, some of them are going to be crap and some of them won't. But yeah, go see it, Crow. Oh boy. Let me see. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I do have some cool stuff going on. But I will go and pull up Tweeter. Let's see what good old Charles has to say. I'll pull it into a little bird landed on my shoulder and told me that February is going to be a really good month. Bird gossip is generally... Okay. I need to just pull my browser up altogether, don't I? There it is. All right, so I assume that's what you're talking about. It's from 13 hours ago. A little bird landed on my shoulder and told me that February is going to be a really good month. Bird gossip is generally reliable. Yeah, I don't know. What could that be? I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it. I haven't asked him, and he hasn't told me anything. So, I mean, I assume it's good. It could be either... I don't know. Let's throw some guesses out there. It could either mean a Coinbase listing is coming and finally going to happen. It could be Goguen maybe gets an early launch phase. It could be, I mean, I think it's probably going to be one of those two things, I'm guessing, but I'm just speculating. I have no idea. But whatever it is, I know it's going to be good. And, you know, I know that, and you know, this is something that, so here's the thing. Aeon to me has left such a bad taste in my mouth because one more glass of wine, Crow. No, you don't want me to have one more. Trust me, I've had plenty. Aeon, I was really bullish on Aeon, and I don't think they ever paid me for anything. I was just genuinely bullish on Aeon. I thought, man, everything these guys laid out is going to really help the crypto space, and it's just turned out to be a complete crap show. I mean, like, in every sense of the word. And then I had Matt on my channel, and I was interviewing him, and I was so uninspired and so unimpressed with his answers. And I was trying to hide it and trying to be polite. I didn't want to like dump on him live on YouTube. That's not my way. But I was like, man, I really hope this guy gets his shit together. And like, now I'm seeing so much stuff. I mean, I built my new Ethereum mining rig specifically to mine Aeon. And I mined Aeon over the bear market because I was such a believer. I thought, this is going places. They're gonna do great things, and I was wrong. I mean, and here's the thing, in crypto, every dollar you invest is risky. Everything that you do is risky, and so yeah, I feel like I was burned on Aeon, but I believe that projects like ADA or Celsius Network, Utrust, there are others. I think I know that a lot of people have been asking me questions about Divi. Like, why do you care about Divi so much? Because it just seems like, there's not a lot going on. There is a lot going on, folks, with Divi. And their new wallet, when that thing kicks off, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like the Divi wallet out there. You're going to be able to send cryptocurrency to people by username instead of these long, 80 character string addresses. That alone is a big deal, not to mention everything else they have going on behind the scenes. Now, I am not privy. I am not privy to everything that they have going on, but I have an idea. And if what I think is coming out of the Divi camp presents itself, I think Divi, because I notice a lot of people dumping Divi, and I'm like, if what I think is happening, all those people that are dumping their Divi tokens are going to cry. But we'll have to see. I don't know for sure, but I know I'm not dumping mine. That's what I know. So, here's the thing. There's so much stuff. I'm going to kick my fan on because this is probably going to be a decently longer hangout. I don't know. We'll see. The thing of it is that there's so much going on with all these different crypto projects right now. I mean, we are still at the bottom. We're just starting a new World Series. You know what I mean? And we're really just getting this kicked off. And a lot of teams are vying for that ebb and flow dollar, as I call it sometimes. The ebb and flow dollar, when people buy Bitcoin or Ethereum and then they're looking where to spend it. Because that's the thing I think a lot of people don't realize, is that Bitcoin and Ethereum now have become the entry, the gateway cryptocurrencies to the rest of the world, the rest of the market. Which is a big reason why a lot of those pump first. And so from there, it's a question of where does the money get distributed to after that happens? And, there are so many projects that are just gearing up, man. I mean, I'm telling you, there are a lot of projects that are just gearing up. They're coiling, they're ready to explode and spring into action. And I think a lot of them want to do that, when the FOMO really starts kicking in, when the retail market really starts taking notice. A lot of the retail market is still pretty stagnant. A lot of the activity you're seeing are the people that were in the market before and understood what was going on, and now they're getting active again. And then all of the institutions and whales that are buying in and accumulating before the retail market jacks the prices up for everyone, so that at the peak of the market, they can start selling some, if not all, of their assets, and then buy back in cheaper at the new lows. So that's just my opinion, though. The very opposite of that could happen. We could start getting the retail market buying into a lot of this stuff, and maybe we see a little dump, but we don't necessarily see an 80% decline in everything, including Bitcoin. Think about it. By the peak of this market, we're probably going to be punching pretty close to 18 million Bitcoin in circulation out of a total of 21 million. And the institutions are buying up as much of it as they can. So, Bitcoin dominance is currently at 63.76%. So, and there's a lot of up and down here. There's a lot of money going into Bitcoin and then going back out, and it's going into the altcoin market. So we'll have to see. And you'll see these patterns and stuff. I'm not going to lie. I totally stole this from Crypto Kirby. I was watching one of his Danger FUD videos and I'm like drawing the stuff out and I'm just kind of looking at it and I'm like, all right, Kirby, good for you, man. We'll see what happens. We could be going lower. I said, like, look, people have been scoffing at me when I said there's a CME futures gap around the $25,000 mark. And people are like, oh, it's not going to do that. It's not going to go there. But we're working our way down to fill that gap. It doesn't have to happen, but it's possible. And we could dip down to 24 grand from here, and then start shooting up to new highs, above 41, 42,000. I mean, who knows? Crazier stuff has happened. Celsius Network has been it looks to be accumulating quite a bit here after this major correction down. Now, keep in mind, all this stuff is against Ethereum. Because for me, when it comes to investing in altcoins, it's not about necessarily, for me personally, it's not about the price against the US dollar. That's easy. I could probably buy one of the crappiest of crap tokens on the market and hold it long enough, and it'll probably be worth more than the dollar I used to buy it with at some point. But I do care about its price against Ethereum. Because realistically, if an altcoin isn't going to outperform Ethereum, why bother with it? Unless it has a strong use case. Some of these coins or tokens or whatever the hell you want to call them, some of them have no use case. It's all speculative, 100%. So for me, I kind of look at it like what point is there in holding it if it's not going to outperform Ethereum? And I do believe that a lot of these are going to ultimately outperform Ethereum. I know Celsius Network has significantly over the past couple years. Polkadot has been doing pretty well. It looks like it's accumulating after a pretty significant pump. It corrected, pumped again, now it's correcting again. And for whatever reason, I just see this taking off. And then, of course, we've got dear old Cardano. Cardano just looks kind of lonely on these charts. It looks like not a whole hell of a lot is happening. And I think that a big part of that is because there's so much volume to Cardano's trade activity. And because of the circulating supply, it's still relatively difficult to pump the price of Cardano in a very quick fashion. However, I will say though before is, Crow 2. For those of you that I get a lot of messages like, hey Crow, where's your second node at? When's your second node coming? Where's it at? What's it? There it is. It's Crow 2. Kept it simple. Crow Dono stake pool number 2. Currently 387 Cardano delegated to the new node. So Crow node is still up. So it's just Crow. And then now we have Crow 2. And it's growing. Pledge is only 1,000 ADA. We're going to add to that. Don't worry about that. We're basically going to we're launching this and phasing it up the same way we did the first one. I mean, we're at basically at saturation with the first node. So we're working on building this one up. More than half of all Cardano wallets are now staking ADA. Hooey-hoo. Hooey-hoo. More than half of all Cardano wallets are now staking ADA. Folks, do you have any idea how many wallets that is? That's a lot of active wallets. Almost 55% of all the ADA wallets on the market have all their funds delegated to a stake pool. The sharp rise in new ADA wallets created per day, accompanied by the increase of the total number of ADA staked, has made Cardano by far the most decentralized blockchain network on the market. Think about this. Listen, I'm a little buzzed, okay? I am. I've had a couple glasses of wine. I'm feeling pretty good, which is a really good thing for me. The most decentralized blockchain on the market. Think of what Cardano has accomplished already, and it hasn't even launched smart contracts yet, folks. Think of what's going to start pouring in when Goguen launches, to all of the delegators, to all of the staking nodes, to everything that Cardano has built. Yes, they're doing it in slow phases, slow, methodically planned out phases. There's nothing wrong with that. Sure, it gives fudders opportunity to say, oh, this is vaporware. Oh, this is nothing. This is never going to happen. This isn't going to launch, and that's not going to launch. But I think everybody knows by now that all those guys, they mean absolutely nothing. That all of their FUD claims have been squashed to date like a bug zapper in the sky. So I don't take any of that stuff into account anymore. The latest data shows Cardano is rapidly decentralizing. Earlier this month, Cardano overtook Polkadot as the most decentralized blockchain network currently on the market, with over 69% of the total circulating supply of its native cryptocurrency, ADA, staked on the network. Cardano seems to be living up to its promise to become 100 times more decentralized than Bitcoin. Didn't Charles say that? He did. Charles did say that. And every time I reference, it seems like we're going up another percent just about every week or so. Because it wasn't that long ago, we were at like 65%. And now we're at 69%. And the question is, how, and this is a legitimate fear. And I'm not sure how it will be addressed. My question is, how many people, when the peak of the market starts to appear to be getting close, how many of those people are going to start liquidating their ADA assets? And what does that mean to the network, and what does that mean to the rest of the market? Because obviously there's this huge ebb and flow. However, a part of me is thinking there's a good chance, because once Cardano reaches a certain price point, and I saw this, somebody sent me another video where somebody basically took my $7.85 Cardano calculation, like my price prediction video. They kind of redid it and then said there was nobody on the internet doing it. Like, I don't know. I guess it was this guy's attempt to try and sound unique. But he basically took my calculations and redid them with an Excel spreadsheet and like totally took credit for the whole thing. I mean, okay, I'm not pointing him out. Who gives, like, whatever. I just found that kind of funny. It's like, who does that? I always give credit to everybody. If I like take something, just like Crypto Kirby, like I took his chart drawings, like whatever. I always try to credit everybody. Bring others up around you. Earn that favor, that karma. We all want it. We all need it. But anyway, with over 69% of the total circulating supply, and it just keeps growing. And I guess my hope overall is that people don't dump. Okay, wow. Oh, you again? Didn't you spam chat last time? I hate it when you guys do this. It's so immature and selfish. Let me see here. When do I see it hitting $10? Probably not anytime soon. That's my answer to that. But dude, spamming chat like that is so wrong. Let me address this. You spam chat last time. All right. And okay. Putting you in timeout. There you go. Now you're in timeout. Please don't spam chat. I'll see you if I see you. All right. I appreciate you being here, but you don't need to spam the chat. BitBoy, what's up, dude? I don't know if it's BitBoy or somebody on his team, but somebody from BitBoy's in chat. Ben, he hates BitBoy. He brands himself BitBoy and then tells everybody he hates BitBoy. I'm like, come on, dude. That's how you started. I have people call me Crow all the time. Just Gen TV. I peep that too. I'm not sure what he's talking about. It's always Indians that do the spamming and ask stupid questions about token burning. All right. Crow, when should I When should I snag some divvy from? I'm pretty sure you can get it from BitTrue. So anyway, so yeah, this is just one little thing. I mean, look, delegated wallets. I mean, just the number is just going up, 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 up. There's never been more ADA delegated to stake pools. Since the beginning of the year, over 600 million ADA has been delegated to stake pools. Data, I mean, it's more than that, isn't it? Data from ADA pools and ADA stat have shown that there's currently 22.1 billion ADA stake. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. 600? No, I think it's a little more than that. A sharp increase from the 21.45 billion staked on January 1st. Another testament to Cardano's rapid decentralization is the sharp decrease in the average number of ADA delegated per wallet. Since December 25th, 2020, the average number of ADA in delegated wallets has been steadily decreasing and now stands at just under 145,000. This means that the network is being controlled by a large number of users that hold smaller sums of the network's native coins. This is basically saying that, look, rather than just have, you know, like Chainlink, I had pointed out how, like, I haven't gotten into Chainlink because like 85% of its total supply is held by 1% of the total wallets. That's not decentralized, and that puts a lot of power in the hands of very few people. So the way ADA is spreading and distributing itself, or being distributed to speculators, investors, delegators, you name it, whoever the hell is holding it, I like the fact that it's not any one central body that's ultimately holding the majority of Cardano, because that could play disastrous. Did I see the grow pump? Yes, I saw it. I also saw the dip. It looks like it came down and then went back to where it was. The cat knows not to mess with the bits. It's the cat logged into Ben's account. I don't know who the cat is. Whoever the cat is, what's up? Later, guys. BitBoy and Crow rule. What comes first, 100K Bitcoin or $1 ADA? $1 ADA. A dollar Cardano will happen before $100,000 Bitcoin, in my opinion. I could be wrong, because I see Bitcoin potentially going to 280 grand. And you know, and I see Cardano potentially going to $7.85. I don't know. I could be wrong though, so don't do anything based off of what I think. I was wrong about Aeon. I've been right about a lot of other stuff, but you know, I'm not always right. So I don't know. Do your own research. I'm holding 2K ADA and buying more. Let's be happy together. Well, you know what? I'm here because I want everybody to be happy together, quite frankly. I want everybody to do well. I feel like I have taken it upon myself and bared so much stressful burden. Just to try and be helpful and like everybody do well together, and I hope and pray that it all comes together well. Right behind me, Cardano sitting at 34 cents. Emergo, Ergo, and IOHK announced AgeUSD, the first stablecoin that will come to Cardano. The Ergo Foundation, Emergo, and IOHK have announced AgeUSD, a stablecoin protocol based on the Ergo blockchain. According to Roman Pellerin, the CTO of IOHK, the crypto-backed algorithmic stablecoin will also be available on Cardano once its smart contract functionality is unlocked. A new type of stablecoin to launch on the Ergo blockchain. Emergo, a multinational blockchain company tasked with developing solutions for the Cardano blockchain, has announced the launch of a new stablecoin called AgeUSD. The stablecoin, however, won't be launched on Cardano, but on Ergo, a decentralized blockchain platform. Announced during the Ergo Summit 2021 on January 24th, the stablecoin will be based on a novel algorithmic design developed on the Ergo blockchain. AgeUSD is a result of a joint partnership between the Ergo Foundation, Emergo, and IOHK, the company behind Cardano. What makes AgeUSD different from other stablecoins on the market is the fact that it's not a fiat pegged token, but a crypto-backed algorithmic stablecoin protocol. This means that AgeUSD doesn't rely on collateralized debt positions, essentially making liquidation events impossible. The protocol will see a significant portion of its mathematics and automated as possible and stop relying on dynamic transaction posing. And while Emergo noted that AgeUSD is still far away from solving all of the problems stablecoins experience, it represents an important attempt at creating a highly secure alternative to the current market offering. With Goguen, AgeUSD could also see the light of day on Cardano. The significance of AgeUSD goes far beyond just Ergo. While the stablecoin will utilize Ergo's native cryptocurrency in its protocol, the protocol could be deployed to other blockchains as well. Given Emergo and Ergo's close ties with IOHK, it was only obvious that the ambitious stablecoin would be released on Cardano. Interesting stuff. Given the fact that Cardano's upcoming Goguen release phase will fully unlock the blockchain smart contract functionality, it's safe to assume that AgeUSD could roll out by the third quarter of the year, when IOHK predicts Goguen would be fully complete. So there you have it. Interesting stuff. There's going to be a lot of this coming in the near future, I'm sure. 663 of you guys. I'm curious to all of you guys that are out there watching right now. When I go live, let me know in the comments. When I go live, what time Eastern? Like right now, it's 11:30 p.m. Eastern. What time Eastern time do you guys wish I would go live each and every day? Is there a particular time that you guys wish I would just pop on every day at 6 p.m. Eastern? I'm live like clockwork. Would that benefit you guys? Would it help everybody? Let me know in the chat. I'd really appreciate it because I'm curious to find out. Goguen completed equals 75 cents. Remember, Cardano was $1.33 at its all-time high. And that was when it was a white paper in a crappy wallet that constantly bugged out and you had to reboot it. So keep that in mind. Seeing a lot of 8 p.m. 8, 9. So a lot of you guys are late folks. 8 p.m., 9:30, 10 p.m. I mean, I could definitely do every night at 8 p.m. That would be, I could do that. Now is when the market is alive. On YouTube all day. All right. 10:30 p.m. Eastern. 8 to 9 Eastern. All right. Cardano wallet still craps out and have to reboot on Linux. Who uses the Linux box? Who is this cat and why are you using a Linux box? Are you trying to hack something? What are you doing? West Coast, West Side. 8 p.m., 9 p.m. I'm seeing a lot of 8, 9, 10. So obviously a lot of you guys are nighttime folks. So that's cool. Maybe I'll start trying to go live every night at 8 p.m. and see what happens. Just popped on. Did you see Charles' tweet? What tweet? Charles didn't tweet anything, did he? I'm kidding. Yes, we saw it. I already showed it. No, our store wasn't the big announcement. No one has guessed it yet. Big announcement coming. Let's play Hangman. This content is not available. An online shop for Somi. I didn't even know about this, and I talk to the CEO all the time. How to have Telegram open in 2 windows. Michael Turpin, download the desktop version. I wonder what ever happened with his AT&T hack. I sent him some stuff a while back to help him. Chatted with him briefly, but I never heard anything else. So hopefully he got all that stuff worked out. 9 p.m. Eastern. ADA price end of 2021, $7. And when most people tell their Cardano, it will pump. Thumbs up, show some love. Yeah, I noticed a lot of my videos get they can get 10,000 views, but they'll only be like 600 likes, and that's always puzzled me. I don't know if people are just clicking because I'm so devilishly handsome on the thumbnail, and they listen and they think, you know what, I don't like that asshole's voice. so they just click off and don't leave a like. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, like the video for Crow's hard work. Tonight hasn't been very hard work, but I'll tell you, the hardest videos to do are the ones that I edit, and those just generally do not get the views. It's when I go live and just kind of ramble and talk about all kinds of random stuff. That's what everybody seems to like when it comes to me. So very handsome. All thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Is Ergo gonna pump after Goguen? Who knows? Do review of Telcoin. Interesting. Chainwise 2 is in the Virgin Islands, man. Yeah, maybe. We'll see about that. Any Theta news? No, there really isn't a lot of Theta news. I need to, I'm working on some stuff that, I'm consolidating some old positions that have just been underperforming into a smaller number of them. And I'm going to be updating people, a lot on what's overall, like what's going on. But yeah, I'm waiting for Ethereum or Celsius Network to start pumping back up. I really want Celsius Network to beat the crap out of Ethereum here soon, and I'm just waiting for that desktop platform. So we'll see, but that's what I'm waiting for. What do you think about the ZIL token? I really like ZIL, and the more I dive into it, the more interested I get. So I think ZIL's probably going to do pretty well. I like the live where you packed a dip way back. It's hard for me to stay on like live too long and not have a little troll. 4,500 subscribers to go for a silver plaque. Yep, that's pretty nuts. BitBoy, love your videos too. Darwish. Okay, you gotta go to timeout. Spamming. Hold on, where are you going? All right, there you go. Oh, and my accountant's been texting me. I asked him some questions. Goguen coming out in March. Hopefully, stimulus check equals buy ADA. All right. Yeah, hopefully I get those 4,500 subscribers sooner than later. I'd like to hit 100,000 subscribers pretty soon. That's a pretty tall task, honestly, especially to do it strictly from YouTube in a niche market. Like 100,000 subscribers in the cryptocurrency space really isn't easy. It's really not. I've thought about building myself up on something like TikTok because I have like 17,000 followers there, but and it's pretty easy to build a following on TikTok, honestly. But I don't know, for whatever reason, I feel, call me a purist, I don't know. It's like, to me, it's not just about the numbers. I am BitBoy's lead researcher, the cat, but glad you like the channel. We all work hard. Yeah, hey, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do what you guys are doing over at the BitBoy camp. Crow, once this bull run finishes, what are your plans over the coming bear market? I wish I knew. Honestly, I wish I knew. I'm gonna paint a lot of models. Honestly, I really don't know. I think about it all the time. I really would love to get into game development. I would really love to create a game that I've always wanted to play. I would really love to flex my creative muscles. And honestly, I would love to be able to do it on my own dime, on my own time, with my own team, and not be stressed, not, like if I need to let somebody go because they're just a troll who doesn't have a clue what they're talking about, I just hire somebody else. I have the capital that I need to make the right decisions. I really want to create a game. But there's a lot of stuff I want to do. I want to get into virtual reality because I do believe that virtual reality is going to be a really, really big thing. I mean, as we continue to move into artificial intelligence and more powerful computing, even quantum computing at some point in the future, yada, yada, yada. I just think that virtual reality ultimately is going to become a wave over a lot of people. And at the rate we're going with the way the world is right now, I think the best way to enjoy life is probably going to be through virtual reality anyway, because everything else is probably going to hell. I'm just, I hope I'm wrong, but this is scary, scary times right now. Scary times. I want to rock. Ashes of Creation does look pretty good, just 20 years away. I thought it was getting pretty close to launch. Have you done much with Rust? No, I've done nothing at all with Rust. I don't even think I know what that is. Theta VR, very well could be. How's the MMA career? That's been gone for a long time. I haven't been in MMA and hell, I don't even remember. I'd have to look at my poster again. It's been quite a while. While holding AgeUSD in cold wallet, you will earn staking rewards of the backed ADA. Amazing. I haven't seen that, but that'd be cool. Crow, have 31,000 ADA that should be staked, I'm sure. Do you have video to get me caught on what I need to do? I do. There's a video in my Getting Started playlist, how to buy and stake Cardano. But instead of staking it to the Crow node, you'll stake it to the Crow 2 node. Crow and the number 2. Star Citizen, you know what? Every time I think I bought like a starter package for Star Citizen like 2 or 3 times. And every time, it doesn't matter. I've used 3 completely different computers, one of which was brand new, like the day I bought it, full decked out rig with graphics, blah, everything. And Star Citizen just doesn't run. So they got a long ways to go. Long ways to go. All right, how long? 42 minutes. Are you selling ADA at the top? That's a good question, and I still don't know. I really don't know. I don't know 100% what I'm going to be liquidating at the top. You know, my personal holdings are really going to be dictated by the state of the country, the state of the world at the time. I mean, you know, we've got almost a year. I'm anticipating likely a year until the peak of the market. And I think for me, the question is, what's the dollar going to be doing? What's the government going to be doing? How does the market look? What do traditional markets look like? What's the value of the dollar? What's going on with the Fed, interest rates, everything else? Does it make more sense for me to just keep my ADA, keep my crypto, whatever that may be, and just hold strong, knowing that the value of that is likely going to continue moving forward, moving up? You know, I don't know. I really, truly don't know. I think that some of these proposed capital gains taxes are absolutely beyond ridiculous, to the point where I think it's going to push a lot of people out of the country. You know, they're trying to pose some unrealized capital gains tax now that's going to completely destroy the middle class and basically eliminate anybody trying to invest in anything. And it's like, man, when I see what's happening, I'm just so dumbfounded, and it's so scary to me that I don't know what to expect. You know, like, do we have anybody in government with a soul that's going to stop some of this craziness from happening? Why can't we all just get along? You know what? I don't even want to get started on all this stuff. All I know is that I'm just scared. I'm scared, and I don't know what to do, folks. All I know is that I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to accumulate, I'm trying to do everything that I can to benefit my family, and I feel like so many different obstacles are constantly springing up like a game of whack-a-mole, and I'm not sure how to navigate all of that yet. So, you know, I would love to, in a perfect world, be able to say, oh, absolutely, at the top of the market, I'm going to exit everything and take all my profits and my pots and pots of gold and wait for the market to bottom and buy back in and do the whole thing over again in 2025 or whatever. But I just don't know. Come to Canada. I don't think Canada wants Americans. I think Canada wants to keep all us Americans out. And besides, it's too cold over there. I hate cold weather. So, you know, move to Portugal. You know, who knows? Maybe someday. I hear it's very nice. It is socialist redistribution of wealth. That's what the Democrats always want to do. Taxes get out of hand. Got 150 acres in the Republic of Kosovo. I'm running back to. Yeah. I just, you know, are you really 7? Prove it. Yeah, I'm definitely 7 foot. I was 6'6" in the 8th grade. So, you know, and you know, the very, I'm not even a political person on here. I'm never really a political person. Moved to Texas. They're succeeding. Yeah, Texas looks like just a big powerhouse, so we're not having it. So we'll see. I thought about different parts of Asia and all that. Is Celsius a high quality project? Are you kidding me? Come on now. How are you even asking that? And yeah, absolutely it is. Everything that they're doing is fantastic. Listen, as far as like when am I exiting, if I'm exiting, what am I going to do? I really, truly just don't know. A lot of it's going to be dependent upon what happens over the coming year. I mean, I'll let everybody know, you know, what's going on. I'm pretty sure Mark Moss straight moved to Puerto Rico, and it's like, I love my country, and I do. I would love to just move to Florida and live happily ever after, but I just don't see I feel like I'm living in some sort of weird nightmare right now, to be quite honest with you. It just doesn't even seem real. It doesn't feel real. And I'm hoping a lot of it isn't. I guess that's kind of where I'm at. I just hope a lot of it isn't real. I'm hoping that, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to call it because I'm starting to get a little down. I don't understand why everybody can't just do well and be able to live in peace and not be constantly bombarded with negativity and manipulation and propaganda and just, I just don't like where things are right now. And I absolutely feel powerless against it. So we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully the cryptocurrency market empowers a lot of us to do some good, positive things as we move forward through the year. So move to California. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Go with your gut. You know we are screwed here in the U.S. You know, listen, I want to, there's so much I'd love to say, but I don't want to get shut down. You know, I mean, it's crazy that you even have to think about that kind of stuff, but you do now. Anything, for all I know, I could have said something stupid, fleeting, and that could be enough to get shut down. Who knows? I have no idea. It's not about free thought or anything like that anymore. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it. Listen, I mean, as we move forward, I'm gonna do my best to educate everybody on what's going on in the crypto market, keep you abreast of what's happening with some of my favorite projects, and share cool tools and share cool stuff. And that's about all I really feel like I can do on this channel. I can't really share my actual opinion because opinions will just get you canceled if it's not in line with what those who are capable of pulling the strings of the world. It is what it is. And right now I don't have the energy. So feel free to rant on SoMe. Yeah. All right, guys, have a good evening. 50 minutes on the mark. And have a good evening. Hopefully this was at least a little interesting or occupying or entertaining, even if briefly.